So she came up with this apology. The apology that she had, she wrote, anti-Semitism is real. I am grateful for Jewish allies and colleagues who are educating me on the painful history of anti-Semitic tropes. My intention is never to offend my constituents or Jewish Americans as a whole. We have to always be willing to step back and think through criticism, just as I expect people to hear me when others attack me for my identity. I unequivocally apologize, but if you thought there was going to be another shoe to drop here, you're right. And this is where it really gets like into crazy town, doubly. She says, at the same time, I reaffirm the problematic role of lobbyists in our politics, whether it be AIPAC, the NRA, or the fossil fuel industry. It's gone on too long, and we have to be willing to address it. So she's suggesting that somehow AIPAC is a monumentally huge lobbyist organization when they're not even one of the top 100 organizations. And as I just said, they're a 501c4. So if she's suggesting that Kevin McCarthy is being paid by AIPAC to be pro-Israel, that completely goes against their tax structure. Furthermore, where it concerns the NRA, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, why are you bringing the NRA into it? I mean, these are just Americans who want to organize under a banner of common cause to inform their elected leaders what is important to them. So I guess what, now we have to defend our First Amendment right along with our Second Amendment right? Or does Representative Omar believe that the First Amendment and the Second Amendment should only be afforded to those people who think exactly as she does? So this is incredibly problematic for a sitting elected official to say this. And I don't believe that her apology is sincere. She's learned nothing from her last apology. In fact, she's tweeted some pretty crazy things before. The other time, let me pull this up because I have all this stuff in front of me. She tweeted once, Israel has hypnotized the world. May Allah awaken the people and help them see the evil doings of Israel. Hashtag Gaza, hashtag Palestine, hashtag Israel. This is like the second time in 3 weeks that she has gone on this like anti-Semitic kind of rampage, which is, again, she sits on the Foreign Policy Committee. And she's also, by the way, still scheduled to speak at the end of this month with a notorious anti-Semite who has called Jews lots of things and even celebrated like the death of Jewish people. So yeah, this is a hugely problematic. So it's an insincere apology because she learned nothing from her last apology, and she keeps saying this crazy sort of stuff. And and why even bring the NRA into it? Which, by the way, the NRA has a lot of Jewish members, just FYI. And to say something like this after and contribute to this climate of hatefulness, especially so soon after the Tree of Life synagogue massacre, that doesn't help anything. We're trying to calm the hate down, not fan the flames. So this sort of rhetoric from a sitting elected official does absolutely nothing to help that. So she does not need to attack a group of 5 million Americans. She does not need to go after gun owners and put them in this as well, who are, by the way, the most law-abiding people in the country that she claims to represent. And by the way, in her state of Minnesota, I don't know if she's aware, but 36.7% of these people are gun owners, and she just attacked every single one of them with this hateful rhetoric. So yeah, I think she needs to listen closely before she attacks law-abiding gun owners, because this is, I mean, I'm just looking at this, it's just awful. And like I said, this is the third time in 3 weeks that she's had to walk back anti-Semitic remarks, and it's a non-apology. And CARE is also a lobbyist group. I could run down a list of lobbyist groups. I don't understand what she has against people who want to organize under that banner of common cause. The NRA is one of the oldest civil rights organizations in America, and we've been fighting for the rights of all Americans.